So Miz said to go one-on-one with J.D. McDonagh of the Judgment Day. An Elimination Chamber is presented by Credit One Bank. Get cash back rewards and live large. 2 weeks from Saturday, Elimination Chamber, the event in Perth, streaming live on Peacock. J.D. McDonagh said what happened to R-Truth last week, Pat, was cathartic. Had to bring the necessary evil back. Bring the group back to what it was made to be. He said less funny, more money as J.D. McDonagh goes to work on The Miz.
And The Miz sticking up for his guy who's actually on the other team's squad.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out because Truth's real good friends with Miz. They've teamed together. Truth doesn't believe that J.D. McDonagh is actually in Judgment Day because Truth beat McDonagh a number of weeks back in a match that Truth believed was for a spot in Judgment Day.
McDonagh now the second shortest tenured member of Judgment Day. If he's even, I mean, Judgment Day is certainly fascinating, but seems like a group that everybody wants to be a part of, but nobody seems to like outside.
Well, I would never want to be a part of any group that man, Dominic Mysterio, was a part of.
Well, of course not. You stay as far away from that particular individual as possible. The Miz
sends McDonagh into the corner, and now Miz explodes off the ropes of the clothesline.
Normally The Miz fighting for himself, fighting for his family.
Well, he called this
for a friend.
A declaration of war.
About The Miz. Been in the WWE over a decade. Still in phenomenal shape. Terrible at golf.
Big back body drop by The Miz.
Bad at basketball. Pretty much everything else except for this.
Miz now knocking McDonagh over the top rope multi-time. World champion The Miz.
But he is awesome.
Stares back at Mysterio. You never know what Dirty Dom's going to do. And now McDonagh whipped into the barricade and into the timekeeper's area. Come on, JD.
Dirty Dom standing real close to the action.
Well, Miz not going to forget what the Judgment Day did to him last week as well. And suplex! Dropping McDonagh right on the back of his neck. Miz the victim of the numbers game in the Judgment Day beatdown last week.
Good to see you, Miz.
Not quite sure he was looking your way, Pat, but...
No, yeah, I don't... Yeah, why not?
My drink almost went flying.
My drink did go flying, but The Miz...
Hey, clean up over here at the announce table.
Tossing McDonagh around.
And Miz now with a kick to McDonagh's face. And look at Dirty Dominic grabbing the leg of Miz. And that allows J.D. McDonagh to take control.
Miz, you knew they were going to do something. Look at the face of that guy.
So many things I'd like to say about him.
Say
You stink.
You suck.
We're back live on Monday Night Raw. The Miz and J.D. McDonagh one-on-one here tonight. Dominic, Dirty Dom on the Judgment Day getting involved before and during the commercial break. And McDonagh! Standing moonsault cover now on Miz and a kick out. J.D. McDonagh is very, very good. He's called himself the necessary evil. He can be vicious when needed.
And he benefits from the dirty deeds that Judgment Day does.
Yeah, perfect fit to that group, if I say so.
Wait a minute. Judgment Day member. Icon. Legend.
R-Truth is actually giving away the new Judgment Day t-shirts, the one I believe that has his name on it, right?
Absolutely. Nice addition.
And there it is. And R-Truth on the bottom. R-Truth out here in the middle of the WWE fans here tonight, handing out t-shirts. And it distracted J.D. McDonagh and allowed Miz to get the feet up. And could be a turning point in this matchup.
R-Truth's been selling a lot of those shirts, handing them out for free because that's the type of dude he is.
Well, I don't think R-Truth, if he really believes he's a member of the Judgment Day, realizes that he actually just cost McDonagh the momentum of this matchup.
That's not his fault. McDonagh should have felt the positive support.
Well, McDonough's had it to wit's end with R-Truth as Miz now unloads with the kicks to J.D. McDonagh.
The Judgment Day so disorganized, I don't know what's right and what's wrong at this point.
Miz now into the corner with a running clothesline, and Miz is now fired up. R-Truth interacting with the members of the WWE Universe here tonight. Meanwhile, Miz crossbody, hook of the leg, gives it enough to put McDonough away, and a kick out at 2.
If Miz would have won a match here tonight in St. Louis, this would have been a night that's remembered forever.
Yeah, especially in this town. And Miz looking to put McDonough away, perhaps with a skull-crushing finale. And McDonough able to sling Miz, and now McDonough sent outside the ring. And Miz now driving Dominic right down to the floor.
Dominic took the shot for JD.
And Miz sends McDonough flying.
R-Truth.
A goofy R-Truth is
Brand new merch for you, dog.
giving Dom a new t-shirt, but it's like Dom's in a straitjacket.
No, it's brand new merch.
And Miz makes him pay. See? The awesome Truth are awesome. And R-Truth looks a bit upset that Miz took out Mysterio. But Truth's the dummy that put the t-shirt on Dom in the first place. McDonough, top rope. Looking to take Miz out. Hook of the leg for the win on Miz, who kicks out at 2. R-Truth is wearing a road crew vest.
Of course. Flashing some
look at this is JD McDonough's cut of the t-shirt sales.
R-Truth hustling those shirts. JD McDonough said, don't mind if I do.
Well, JD will take the money, won't he? And Miz from behind. Skull crushing finale. What? R-Truth screwed up, or did he?
I don't think he thought he was screwing up. For Dom, he wanted to give him merch. For JD, he wanted to give him his cut.
But maybe R-Truth did all of that, feigned surprise, so he could help his buddy Miz.
That would be quite a cerebral play by R-Truth.
Well, first, Dominic, it was like he was in a straitjacket, the way that Truth put the t-shirt over. Miz would take advantage. And then finally, JD McDonough, as we thought he was going to put Miz away here, Miz was able to kick out. JD McDonough has been begging for a cut of the t-shirt sales for weeks now. He finally got his cut from R-Truth, but it cost him.
R-Truth was looking out for JD. JD lost focus. Take that money quick, put it away. Instead, delay. Miz recovers. Skull-crushing finale as the Benjamins fall to the mat. And The Miz is your winner, which has not been uttered often in the WWE. The Miz is your winner.
We're all confused.
And R-Truth is awesome.
I guess. Nonetheless, coming up later tonight, we've got a women's tag team title match. It is a rematch for this duo.